We're excited that you're here with us. And if you're on the Zoom, feel free to interrupt me if you have questions. This is a new process for me that I'm going to be talking about. And it's Social Media Friday. And today we're going to learn about a team tool that you can use to make it easy to help people learn how to do the LifeWave business. Okay, so when you have a new distributor, you can actually send them an email or send them a text that says, click here for your next steps. And they will click on a link that comes from ManyChat. And then they'll be subscribed to a sequence like your first step today, and in one day, your next step the next day. And what this does, especially if you link it with some videos that you've made, right? They get to see your face, they start to feel connected to you. You can even start to be shooting them wonderful little testimonies. So as they are waiting for their box to come, their product to come, they are building up faith in the product, faith in you as a leader, and you're able to really communicate in a way that they're going to answer. Because here's the crux of it. Email is old school and ain't nobody opening it. Okay, so maybe it's just the facts. Maybe 1 to 2% of people are opening your emails. So I think that this is really important for you guys to understand is emails are not going to always get opened. Text messengers almost always get open because people are looking at those messages to try and see who's communicating with them, because only people we invite are messaging us on Messenger. You have to be opted in, and email spam. And so this is why not to spam and just to help your team. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin by sharing my screen right now. And the first thing that you need to know is that in order to use ManyChat, you do have to have a Facebook business page. So if you don't have a Facebook business page, it would be worthwhile to get one to automate things. Now, of course, there are other ways you can create text messaging automations, right? This is just one of many ways. It seems pretty easy. But if you don't want to get a Facebook business page, which is free, and all you would need to do is just create a new page. You can kind of duplicate your own page. It doesn't have to be fancy. It's just for the purpose of having that page there so that you can link with ManyChat. And so once you have the Facebook business page, you can go to ManyChat and you're going to just you can register for a free trial or register for the free version. I'll tell you one thing that I learned when I started using it is that the free version, you can't do delays. So probably we need to opt into a real version. Now, the first thing that you'll need to do is you're going to go to Growth Tools. This is where you make a link that will allow you to have people opt in, okay? And so what we're going to do is create a new growth tool. And scroll down to the bottom. That's where you find Messenger reference URL. And so when I click on this, it's going to take me to a place where I can edit it. So basically this URL right here, I will copy it, and that's what I'm going to send to people to opt in to my team training. Okay. And it's nice because instead of me every day having to think about, well, who on my team is at step 1, they just will regularly get the sequence, right? It doesn't have to be very long. The main thing is we want to create that team atmosphere, help people feel supported. So here, if I click on this, and I click on over here on the message, I'm going to be able to edit it. So actually I'm going to do a new share. That's my whole darn screen so that you guys can see. I've made some scripts, right? So here I'm going to edit this post, and I'm going to go to some scripts I've created that I'll share with you. I think I may have shared before, but this is on in a doc in Google Drive. We've got this ManyChat, SMS text onboarding. Okay. So here's the welcome new distributor message. I'm going to take this. I'm going to copy the whole thing. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to paste it. I'm just going to paste it right up here, right like that. Paste. Oh, it didn't work. Hang on, one more time. Sorry. I tried to record all this before, but it didn't. Okay. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this, copy, go right here, paste there. Welcome to the team, first name. And if you want to change that, so and then I'm going to get the rest of the message here. These simple steps will help you get your LifeWave business going. Next step is coming soon. Copy. And you have to leave this unsubscribe. If you ever want to unsubscribe, just type stop, because it's important people know how to escape if they want. And so now you see this is what they're going to get. All right. And so now if I click publish, it is live. If I want to change the name of this, I can go over here to the three dots and you can see that I can rename it, duplicate it, copy to another flow. I can do a lot of things. So now you see where the next step button is. Here's the next step. So now I'm going to come over here. I'm going to make another step. And what's nice here is you're able to actually scooch these things around, right? So if I want to make it sort of closer together, or I can zoom in, zoom out to make it bigger, smaller as I add steps. So I'm going to click on that. Let's make a next step. And now it's going to give me some options. All right. So here, I'm going to select smart delay. And then it's going to say, wait 1 day. You can pick how long it should wait, right? And then we're going to go to the next step. The next, I'm going to have them wait a day. Actually, since this is the onboarding, I'm not going to have them wait a day. Okay. So now I want to delete this step I just made. So it's easy. You just trash it. So the next step with this is actually that I'm going to put them into, because this is the opt-in, I'm going to put them into a flow. All right. So so now I'm going to click start flow. All right. Now over here, I can click to select flow, and this is going to be the sequence. Now, if I don't have a new flow, I will create a new flow. Okay. And you won't have a new flow in yours. So you're going to create a new flow. And a new flow. This is going to be team training. Okay. For me, this is demo. Okay. So I'm going to create it. It is pretty intuitive. Now, I'm going to go here to, I don't have to add a trigger because I've already made the trigger before. The growth tools leads into this flow. So I'm going to add a text. So this is what I want them to get it immediately, right? So I didn't put a delay or anything. I'm going to go back to my little, my step one. Okay. So here, I'm going to copy this action step one, watch this video, download the LifeWave app. So right away, after they opt in, they're going to get this. Okay. And let's make sure it looks right. Step one needs a colon there. So you edit it how you like it. You can change these however you want. And now we're going to add a button. So if I'm going to send them to a video, there's a short video of me saying, welcome, download the app, right? That kind of thing. I'm going to change this up here. So it says watch video. And now it's going to open website link to the video, right? So I'm going to click on there, and then I'm going over here. I'm grabbing the URL of the video. And if you guys like it, you're welcome to use my welcome videos. They're pretty generic, I think. And then done. Okay, so now you see what they're going to get, right? Action step one, watch this quick video and download the LifeWave app. And so when they go to the video, you can test it out. Actually, I'm done. We can preview it later. So the other thing I think that in this business particularly is important for them to start to see testimonies, right? We have to build up their belief until they get their own belief, right? So we're going to add another button. It's going to be LifeWave testimony. And maybe this will be daily testimony. Okay, and now we want to click, we want to put that to a link to a testimony. Now, of course, we've talked about this. It's great if you can have testimonies that are very short. And what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to click on open website because I'm going to put the link to the testimony. And we have a team, a whole bunch of testimonies here. Now, some of these, of course, have people talking about their team and things like that. It may not be quite as important now because these people are already on your team, right? I think having short, concise ones or really moving ones is really helpful. So pick ones you love, and like right here, I'm going to grab this one, and I'm going to enter that URL. So now we'll see. We can preview it. If you want to preview it, you're going to go to preview, and this is going to take you to Messenger. And I just got a little boop, like I got a message, open Messenger. Okay, here it is. And then you can see how it will look, because you've refresh, sorry. Because basically you've opted in, and now you can see I've been playing with it a little bit because you see all my messages to myself. So this is what it looks like. This is welcome, Linda, to Team Feel Good. So excited to see you progress on the journey. Simple steps. If you want, and then this is it. If I click watch video, now let's see. So troubleshooting, we want to think about our new brand partners onboarding. You might want to say action step video so that it differentiates. So maybe I would change that, but watching the video just to be sure that it goes to the right place. And then we see what's coming up. It's me saying, hey, yeah, right. And below, there is where you can download the app. So that is in that. So if you want to use my video, you can watch it. That's totally fine. So I got to move this bar so I can see where I'm going. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so that's good. So now we can do another step, right? So the next step, we don't want them to get like boom, 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 all their action steps. We got to give them a little bit of time, right? So at this point, I'm going to add a smart delay. There was no delay between registering and getting that first message, but now I want to wait a day. And then we can choose the next step. And it's nice. You just click on this next step, and then we'll make a little swoop-de-swoop. And then we're going to choose another message. So in one day, they're going to get this next message, and that we sent them. And so I'm going back to to my little template here. I'm going to grab that right there. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to paste it. And you'll notice if you copy and paste from my templates, this says invalid variable. That means that it's not exactly the right format for this. So when I click on this, it gives me an option to pick first name. Okay, so you just click on first name. Hey there, first name, Dr. G here, looking forward to connecting. I believe in you. Click here for your next LifeWave action step. Add button. I know that and so now, once again, I'm going to select, because I have another short video. Now here, you could actually do multiple different things here, but I just think giving them a little explainer video is good. So if I click on open website, I'm going to go back to the next little video that I made, which is basically, this is find your why. Okay. All right. So done. Okay. And now I'm going to add another testimony. Okay. Just because I'm trying to help them really feel confident. So are you guys getting the idea here?
Yes, this is incredible. Really.
It's pretty cool, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Yay. So
I know I opted into Fraser Brooks' Messenger series, and I started getting all of these messages from him regularly, and I can see the power of that.
Yeah, right. Well, it's I think that it's going to be it's email is so yesterday, and this will be the way that we are able to really communicate with people. So now I'm going to go back over here and grab another testimony. This is somebody with X39, X49. Okay, and done. So you can see how even if you only use this a few times, just for, and I'm going to click on publish. Now, oh, I'm not going to publish it yet because this, so let me just show you a neat feature. You're like, this is so crowded, I can't see. This button here lets you make it smaller. Okay. And now you can move stuff around so that it is easy to see the flow that you're creating. All right. So now we can go to next step once again, and then you'll just grab, whoops, next step, and we're going to do another smart delay. Once
you fill up that whole page, does a scroll bar appear where you can start scrolling up as well? So you could do really unlimited? Like when you get down to the bottom, right?
That's a great question. What's that?
Yeah, it'd be good to see.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, I guess that
how about, could you try dragging that right to the bottom?
Dragging all of it.
Just one of them.
See what happens.
The last one. Yeah.
It goes on.
And now you got a scroll bar. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. Well, and I think you scroll actually by moving this. What an important tip. So you're over here trying to scroll. You can't scroll. You got to drag the last thing and pull it down. That's how you can scroll. So the idea, and then also it will auto arrange steps. Let's click on that and see what happens. Oh, it kind of goes laterally, interestingly. And so I can click and drag this way instead of scrolling down.
Oh, I see.
Which is even nicer because it's more of like the timeline. I like that better. It just seems more intuitive. Okay. So this is how you're going to set up your training so that everybody's getting the same thing uniformly. They're seeing your face, especially if you make short videos. A YouTube channel is free, and you can make it so these are videos only your team can see. If you're not familiar with YouTube, when you make your YouTube channel and you make a video, they pick whether you want it unlisted or you're going to have it public, right? So it may be that you don't want everybody you just want your team to see your videos, and that's totally cool. You can make it unlisted, and then it can go into this, because this is all about relationship. And if people feel alone, it's harder for them to get excited. And if they feel like they're with you, it will be easier to get them excited about, about doing that. Now, the other thing that you can use is a broadcast, all right? So a broadcast is where you send everybody your a message. And so this is important, like when you want to let your team know about promotions, or, the next event, register for the next event. So that way, in a broadcast, it's the same idea. You're going to create new broadcasts. Obviously, I've never done this before. Which audience do you want to reach? Inside a 24-hour window or outside a 24-hour window? Okay. This is probably why you want to pay the $15 in order to upgrade to Pro, because you're definitely going to want to re-engage with people outside your 24-hour window. Interesting. So they're finding creative ways to get you to pay. That's okay. $15 for 1 month. It's still very reasonable. And if you have good onboarding and your distributors do well and learn well, it's probably worth it, right? $15.
For sure.
Definitely. Okay. So you can send out a broadcast. The other thing in your contacts, I think I'm my only contact, right? But when I click on me, I've got one other person. I can add a tag. This is so important because this is how you can divide the group so that you have customers in the group, maybe you have distributors in the group. So you can actually create a sequence that is just for customers, that has like a testimony a day once we start to collect more and more testimonies. So you can use the tags to make sure that you are not that you are sending what you want to send to different people. And then when you want to send one to everybody, you can pick everybody. Let's see, any other important things. I think that is probably it in that what I know right now in a nutshell. Okay. So are there any specific questions? I may or may not be able to answer them, but I'm happy to try.
Yeah, the ManyChat, does that do more than Messenger?
Okay, so ManyChat is just Facebook Messenger,
Okay.
and
It's not
the
Instagram.
I do not think so. Don't think so. But that I'm not 100% sure about, but I'm pretty sure about it. Because you can only, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is specifically, it's made by Facebook. It's for Facebook. And the other thing is with the InTouch app, I think that it's nice that in the InTouch app, you can use so many different ways to send people a message. So as soon as somebody registers as as a distributor or as a or as a customer, you want to get them in the InTouch app, even if because it's not just for marketing, it's for communicate through all those different channels, WhatsApp, which is nice because it's international. So as you grow your team internationally, we want to have ways that we can inexpensively reach folks in other countries.
So this is actually, it's created by Facebook directly?
Yes, I think so. I believe it is that it is specifically from Facebook. That's something they've created. I say that I'm 99% sure of that, but I think Facebook made it. Maybe not, but it's only for using that's Facebook Messenger.
Right, I see.
So I can't.
Cool.
I don't know if Facebook made it. I just know that it's just for Messenger.
Oh, I see. So it says automate interactive conversations in Instagram direct messages,
Where are you seeing that?
Facebook Messenger, and SMS to grow your brand on the first page of ManyChat.com.
Good thing you're here. So yeah, well, maybe you can. Let's make sure that's clear to everybody.
And it mentions SMS, so that's interesting.
Okay, all right, so now let me share my screen again because now I can show you exactly the answer. That's why we are here together to learn.
Oh,
yeah,
it even adds WhatsApp too.
Yeah, so here you can select channels, go to settings. Well, like I say, imperfect action, we're all moving forward together.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, so WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Okay,
that's
so
going
it
to be
gets
good for our
better and
Telegram
better.
group. Yep.
Blowing our minds. Okay. So more to come then as we develop and figure out how to use those tools. But I think that it's going to be super helpful for us all. And yeah, so that's what I got.
Well, thanks so much. That's amazing. I've got to go dive into that too.
Yeah. Well, so the other thing that I wanted to mention is that I sent some of you invitations to join a Facebook group that now is not very active, but what I'm hoping is that it could be a place where we could put a lot of testimonies and product information that we could all use together. And I'm gonna rename it, but I wanted to ask you guys your opinion on the name. What I'm thinking of is Your Stem Cells Plus Light, live longer, live better. Trying to make it search friendly, so people searching for stem cells, it'll come up. So it's a private group, but it'll be visible publicly. And that is this. So what do you guys think of that name? Let me say it again. Okay, it's Your Stem Cells Plus Light, live longer, live better.
I like it.
Do you like it?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think I'm overthinking it. Robin Album and I were like, what can it be that can be searchable and get people excited? So the Team Feel Good, I'm changing that name to what I just said. And I'm going to try and send you guys invitations to join, and we'll try and develop the group. What I'd like to do is run a contest where everybody that joins within a week gets, so that we get gets into a drawing for like a free sleeve of patches or something, so we can reach out to customers and get them to join the group so that we'll have more people in it. That's sort of what I'm thinking. Who wouldn't want to get a free sleeve of X39 or something like that? Mm-hmm. And then if we can get that way, when people come into the group, they'll see there, oh, there's a lot of people in here. And yeah, so go ahead and join it. And then as a distributor, what we'd want to do is start to make sure we're trying to create short videos that tell people's results and getting them in there into that place. Oh, okay, Mike, I'm going to definitely invite you. And you have to be friends to invite somebody to a group. So am I still sharing? I'm not, am I? I'm not.
No.
I'll find you, Linda, in
Okay.
Facebook. I'll find you.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I'm Linda Goggin. So that's how you can find me. And if you guys want to join, definitely shoot me a little want to join. I'll find you. Okay, so I see a lot of Mike Higgins.
I'll find you.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, we're very common.
All right, great.
Hey, I flew into Spokane last Saturday, so I'm actually in Montana now. So I'm out west, close to you. Closer to you.
All right, welcome to the wild, wild west. All right, well,
I was born in Spokane. St. Luke's Hospital.
I'll be in Spokane Saturday, flying back to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So tomorrow, I guess. Yeah.
So if I'm going to also put the chat to in the chat my room where I'm going to be working, so that if you guys would like to join on a work party, you can do that now, and we can work on ManyChat and setting that up for you guys if you want. So, and I think that the steps are in development. What are the best first steps that you want somebody to do? And, I think the app is way important. And if you guys have thoughts on that, we can, create different in our, the ManyChat, like scripts, we can name them so that people will be able to pick and choose which they want. So that ManyChat, I'm also going to share with everybody and make it editable by all. Okay. And it's important that don't remove anything, only add. Okay. You understand? So because this will be something we can all edit. You can add a new blurb or something, like if you're going to do a message, but just don't take stuff away. Okay. There's that share link. So you guys are editors. The power's in your hands. Don't erase my form. I'll probably make a copy of it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, great. It's great to see. Yeah, all you guys this morning. Thank you so much for coming.
Okay. I'm going to stop the live stream. So
okay.
Hey, everybody. Right. Great. Thanks.
Have a great morning.
Thanks for sharing, Dr. Goggin. That's awesome.